UST 18.
Yeah. But yeah, we know based on the past that UST has the tendency to commit.
Tape na rin.
Yeah. Oh, she's asking, I can read her lips now. Wait lang. Let's see.
It was a full turn though. And now the father, Eddie Laure. Now remember when EJ also hurt her ankle and Eddie Laure came in and actually taped EJ's foot.
Substitution.
And now Eddie Laure carries his daughter Ea. Mother Jovi looking on.
Yeah.
There are UST community praying.
Yeah, and silenced by that. But let's just hope with that tape, it kind of lessened the impact of that frame. So yeah, UST, you gotta continue to pray for Ea Laure. But then, you know, accidents happen. We know that it was unintentional on the part.
Wait. Wait lang ha. Joy. Then. Ano na bola?
Dito sa kapila, sir. Nauna ang net touch. Bago
Sige.
bumagsak.
So the referee's conferring the call, and second referee Joy said that the net touch came first before the collision, so the point goes to Ateneo. But again, Anton, you know, accidents happen. We hate to see that, especially we cover a lot of games and they happen right in front of us. But we know these are unintentional. We have to say that. We just pray that the injured party recovers faster.
Ea Laure with 8 points in this game, getting carried off the court by her father, Eddie. Dim Pacres now returns for UST. And here she is.
Dim
And violation call there.
We know Dim's a crowd favorite.
Yeah.
UST fans celebrating after this Dim hit.
Survey, Alina Picard.
And that's why you have 14 players in the lineup, Noreen.
That's true. You gotta dig deep in your bench. But for UST, really, you gotta forget that. I know it's hard because she's really
Mia De Leon
from Domino.
getting the point on that quick attack as we go now to Franny Reyes.
The second set of Ateneo was spent chasing after UST. A lot of that was due in part to a lot of errors and mistakes from the Lady Eagles. Coach Go told the team that they have to learn from what's not working and adjust accordingly. Now we saw doubt start to get with the girls, and their confidence started wavering. Several members of the team kept reminding each other to forget about everything else, just focus on the game and smile. Ateneo did play their ball in the third set. They need to take control of the pace, the game, so that they can start playing their Ateneo way. Back to you guys.
Ateneo starting off strong here in set number 3, taking an early 2-point lead.
Yeah, Ateneo, on their part, also, they got to forget what happened and just focus on the game at hand. And focus on what they have to correct, which are like one of that, the errors.
Dim Pacres.
Now survey.
She actually started in 10 matches this year. Tallied 65 points coming into the finals.
For the Lady
Too
Eagles.
strong on that serve by Dim. So she's a reliable.
Yeah.
She's somebody that Coach Kung Fu has trusted to play in the starting unit for UST.
Oh, for sure. I mean, again, he's studied his players. He knows them inside and out. So, you know, he knows when to put in which player.
De Leon. Vicar to Rondina. Vicar chasing. Rondina sending it back to the Ateneo side. Wong, running attack for Madayag. Blockers were there. Balik ang bola sa UST side. Vicar to Rondina, who breaks down the wall.
Yeah, but what I said there by Vicar was low and fast. So they realized that they're strong blockers there, low and fast. And you see, he's able to hit it off Kat Tolentino.
UST trying to remain steadfast despite the early injury to Ea Laure here at the start of set number 3. A little luck on that serve as the ball grazed the tape of the net. Vicar back to Rondina in between the blockers.
Rondina.
We are tied at 4-all. Wong, quick attack for Madayag. Maxilla gives Ateneo the lead, 5-4. You knew it was coming with the approach of Maddie.
I got a quick report there from Sinjin coming from the dugout that it is an ankle sprain so far. They're icing it. Talking about Ea Laure. There is a chance that she can come back. So UST hopefuls, wait and see.
Samonte fading back for that hit. Vicar goes to the other side para kay Jimenez. Nobody to pick it up in the back row.
For the Lady Eagle.
Yeah, great block there from Ateneo. And Coach Kung Fu always says our coverage is our strength. You know, we move well without the ball. That's what we should continue to do, which was obviously not there in that play.
Tolentino, too strong on that serve.
UST.
That's a frustration there by Coach. From Coach O, we know. Of course, if you're Ateneo, you want to build on this. You won the first set. You're playing better than you did in the first game. You got to build on that and again, check your errors.
Wong, Samonte. Wong, on the second touch, Rivera was there. Rondina will hit.
Net touch violation, point for UST.
Yeah, net violation there. Two straight errors there for Ateneo.
Wong, Madayag again.
Oh, what a dig.
Wong, back to Maddie. Wong really focusing on getting Madayag involved here, but this time she goes to Samonte. Cross court, what a hit from Jules Samonte.
Well, the wing hitters of Ateneo's gotta respond here. Madayag obviously being given, but being checked by UST defense. So somebody like Samonte has to score. Good point there for Ateneo.
Now serving, Jules Samonte.
7-6 in favor of Ateneo here in set number 3. Vicar, back to Rondina.
Oh, what a dig.
Vicar will give it back to CC.
CC Rondina.
I salute Vicar with that set. You know, with one blocker, CC's just gonna get the point.
And she drops the hammer on the Lady Eagles.
Now serving, CC Rondina.
7-all. Wong, Madayag again. Vicar, backless.
Oh, another error. And Anton, another error.
And backless giving UST an 8. Too strong on that serve by Rondina.
Well, they give one error right back.
Now
And if we base this what we're gonna say on the first and second set. Really, the errors will play a huge part in the outcome. Oh,
Service
That's an ace for Ateneo.
just 2 straight Ateneo, 2 straight UST.
Danny Gandler. So a little bit of action in game number 1.
Galayon from the middle.
I tell you, the middle blockers of Ateneo have been more involved here in game number 2.
Which is what should be.
And that has been key for the Lady Eagles. Let's go now to Michaela Chavez.
Anton and Noreen, when you're close to getting what you want, hurdles can't really be escaped from. You know what? Inside the dugout, it was really a heartbreaking moment seeing a fearless player, Aya Laure, crying. And you know, the Tigress has a different kind of fighting spirit. She kept on reiterating, Daddy, gusto ko maglaro. This player is already being treated with ice as an initial response to the pain. She could hardly talk but promised with conviction, babalik ako. According to PT Paula Tomas, it is just a mild ankle injury, but we'll see her in action in just a few minutes. Balik sa inyo, Anton at Noreen.
And this is what happened at the beginning of set. That ankle was already taped. So bago pa mangyari yun, meron nang nararamdaman si Aya Laure sa kanyang kaliwang paa. And that's just unfortunate because UST already lost Milena Alessandrini, and now in the most important match of the season for them, Aya Laure is in pain but says that she wants to come back. So abangan natin yan.
Well, again, you know, the importance really of the tapes, the taping. We're hoping that we said that it was taped or it was retaped probably, and hopefully it was tighter, so hopefully it lessened the impact of that strain. But you know, Anton, as an athlete, it's better to sprain your ankle outward than inward. Inward takes longer, so hopefully nga the ice can work for her.
We are tied again, Noreen.
Well, so far in the third set, you can see we are neck and neck. The game is slowing down because of the errors from both teams.
Gaston with a hit. Dug up by Rondina. Pacres. Bongay sliding to get that ball back in the air. Tolentino could not get it over the net.
For USC.
Now Coach Kung Fu Reyes is giving one of his reliables, Dim Pacres, some instructions. And you could see the hand signal of Coach Kung Fu.
Still serving.
You know that trajectory is going to change now when Dim gets the toss.
And I'm sure the direction as well.
Off the block for Bongay.
Off the block.
Bongay has stepped up here in game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about her, and 1 point for one entire match. I mean, that's not Bongay Gaston. So far today, a better game for her.
3 points in the match for Bongay. Pacres from her sweet spot. Off the block. Dim Pacres gives UST the lead.
And look at the reaction of Coach Kung Fu cheering on Pacres. Probably he said, this is what you're supposed to do. Simplify it.
Now serving, Alina Pican.
Oh, Bicar sending that one straight to the net.
For Ateneo.
Boy, after the first two sets, this game has really slowed down.
Now serving, Bongay Gaston.
The father of Alina Bicar, Ali Bicar, from Samar, as I mentioned earlier. UST alumni shouldering the travel expenses of the families of Rondina, Bicar, and Pacres.
What love you're feeling, really.
Iba ang komunidad sa kolehiyo.
Yeah. A good serve.
Jimenez. No check ball.
No touch. Point for Ateneo.
Ateneo now with a 2-point lead as we have reached another Gatorade hydration checkpoint.
Still on the service line.
Right now,
Bongay
both
Gaston.
teams really, especially UST, towards this 12 to 14 part of this third set, committing errors.
Rondina trying to do it all, hitting from the back row, popping it up. Backrest! Boom! That's what UST has been waiting for.
And that's what UST needs at this point with another man down.
Right in between the two blockers, Dim Backrest making an impact.
Dim Backrest.
And the mother of Dim Backrest, Malu Backrest, enjoying that one. De Leon!
Bea De Leon from the
Right,
middle.
Anton? Which is good for Ateneo. They're getting the middle more involved, and it's been working for them.
And why not? You have the 5'11" Bea De Leon. You have the 5'11" Maddie Madayag and the 6-foot-tall Kat
Bea De
Tolentino.
Leon.
The Katipunan wall.
Yeah.
The big three.
And I'm sure Bea De Leon does not want to cry today.
Double contact violation. Point
Another
for
error
Ateneo.
on the UST side. And as you mentioned earlier, errors will be crucial in this set. Ateneo leads UST 16-13. See a lot of fans in blue, a lot of merchandise. You can get them all at the UAP store on Instagram and on Facebook, so you can support your favorite players and the school that you are rooting for here in the finals of UAP Women's Volleyball.
A teddy bear and a tiger. Tigers.
Tiger gloves.
Tiger glove.
Rondina getting another point for UST.
Rondina.
They need that from her, we know. You know, you can sense that when Aya injured her ankle, it changed
Now
the
serving.
mood. Obviously, we know it's going to change the mood, but you can see medyo the focus of UST. But we know if Rondina can, you know, constantly pound and cheer her teammates up, they try to forget the loss.
2 straight points
Ateneo.
for the UST side after that Caldones ace. Coach Oliver calls a timeout. Wong, back set Tolentino going down the line. Rivera was there.
Point for Ateneo.
Now there is a little bit of a reaction here from the UST side as Picar went up to set that ball.
Now serving. Kat Tolentino.
Like, doesn't seem like she touched the net from that slow-mo. So, well, the call stays.
Rondina avoiding the blockers.
She representing CC Rondina.
Look at that reaction after that.
You can sense that this third set, Noreen, will be a crawl to 25.
It actually is. And that, you know, this is a very crucial set. We know that.
Now
The
serving.
fans know it. The viewers know it. So if you're, you know, for the yellow or for the blue, you're really rallying behind your team.
UST ties things up again.
Point for USA.
Another attempt for Maddie Madayag. Caitlin Viray was ready.
You know, for Ateneo, I still feel they're doing the right thing in going a lot to the middle, but coverage has to be there. You don't expect UST not to defend.
The 5th service ace of the match for Isa
Still
Jimenez.
serving. Isa Jimenez.
That was huge for Isa Jimenez. This is a critical part in the third set. Another good serve.
Samonte with a response.
Samonte with a monstrous attack.
They get one back. Talking about Ateneo.
Mafe Galanza for Isa Jimenez.
And Coach Kung Fu Reyes shuffling his cards once again. She did not play in game number 1. It was actually the first time that she wasn't fielded in all season. Mafe Galanza. This is somebody who started for UST in 10 matches.
Wow.
Now Samonte is coming alive for Ateneo. Back-to-back points.
Yep, been playing solid and steady for Coach Oliver. What a serve there.
Ateneo with their 5th service ace of the contest.
That's already a lot better than game number 1.
Rivera. Galanza. Rontina with a rocket of a spike. Rivera. Back to Sisi. Bongay and Maddie were there. Wong! Tipping it down.
Wong.
We gotta give it to UST. That was great hustle, but Ateneo being aggressive at the net. What blocks can do, and look at this.
Now imagine what that will do for the confidence of Dina Wong.
Isa Jimenez for Mafe Galanza.
Yeah, wow. Laure.
Goosebumps.
Still serving. Jules
Willis
Samonte.
Reed, Paul Pierce, Ea Laure.
Oh,
Service ace.
and look who's... I just saw the bench of UST, Alessandrini.
Timeout, USA.
What a good serve.
Rontina. Cross court.
The man shot.
Right in the corner for Cici Rondina.
Wow, Anton.
Subdivision, Ea Laure
As
back in
Rondina
game for Team
scores.
Defense.
The Rookie of the Year is back on the floor, Ea Laure.
I'm sure
Now
that's really,
serving,
that angle is
Capitana,
really
Cici
heavily taped.
Rondina.
UST down by 2. Wong. Madayag had to adjust. Jimenez keeps it alive. Laure will hit.
Too low. Point for Ateneo.
You know, the heart is there.
She's not even wincing, Noreen. She does not want to show any signs of pain.
But obviously that injury altered that hit. She didn't even go up to block. Now,
Now serving.
the risk of putting her in, it is all emotional of obviously for UST, but the risk of putting her in is, let's say this goes to a game 3. Will she be healthy enough to play that? Another error there.
Ea and her coach, her longtime coach, Coach Kung Fu Reyes,
Now serving.
just had a conversation.
Probably asking, can you play?
Wong. Gaston. Off the hands of the blockers.
Oh, these are the bright spots right now of Ateneo, Jules Samonte, and Bongay Gaston. Which is what obviously they needed in that game
On
1.
the service line, Dina Wong.
Dina Wong looking more relaxed as she gets that ace.
That's huge for Ateneo, and you said it. You know, that earlier kill by Dina Wong, you're hoping, or Ateneo's hoping, will build her confidence. And what about a service ace?
Dina Wong could be the key
Serving
for
bonus
Ateneo
set.
to come back
Dina
in this
Wong.
series.
Oh,
Oh,
Service on over. Point for USA.
let's hope we didn't jinx that serve. But they still have set point.
Nakita mo kung gaano kabilis nagbago yung facial expression ni Dina. From being very relaxed. All of a sudden.
But what's huge really is they're playing their game right now. Going to, they're actually distributing the ball.
We will head to set number 4. Don't go away.